Market is waiting with a bated breath. Wait and watch is the name of the game. That's what we have seen in the last week. The market was absolutely moving sideways because the July 9th deadline is coming. Now, what we have seen so far before the July 9th deadline, US having a trade deal with UK and then Vietnam last week. And the deal with the Vietnam can be termed as one-sided because Vietnam will have to pay a tariff of 20% for all the Vietnamese exports, and for all the Chinese goods that is being exported by Vietnam, they will have to pay a tariff of around 40%. Now, on the other hand, all the US exports to Vietnam will attract no tariff at all. So that is kind of a one-sided tariff. Now, as we go ahead, Indian case is a little bit more tricky and exciting because in India, we have got agriculture and dairy. These are two very sensitive sectors, and US are very serious, very much interested to get into those sectors, and we are not. Indian government is not interested. Now, as Indian negotiating team is negotiating very hard with the US officials, the important thing that came out is the deadline is not important, but mutual benefit is the most important. So therefore, before the July 9th deadline, before the big deal, you might see a mini trade deal. So based on the mini trade deal that India is going to have with US, that's going to decide the direction of the market in the coming weeks. Now, there are three factors that are going to go on the market immediately. First is, of course, the trade deal. What kind of announcement, what kind of tariff that's going to be declared, and it is going to take the market in either direction, on the upside as well as on the downside. We're going to talk about the numbers as well, the support and resistance, the numbers that you have to watch out for. We're going to talk about them. On the other hand, we have seen the American market touching new all-time high this week. S&P 500 and Nasdaq type all-time high, backed by stronger than expected US non-farm payroll data. Now again, the recession. People have been talking about recessions in America, but going by how the strength of the American economy, it seems that American economy is really quite far away from the recession that people are expecting. The second important factor that we need to watch out for is the Q1 result. The result season is formally going to start on the 10th of July when TCS is going to declare its result. Now remember, the Nifty IT index is consolidating for quite some time. And one stock that particularly we need to watch out for is Infosys. Because exactly like Nifty IT index, Infosys is also consolidating, waiting for a breakout. Probably based on the management commentary, the top line and bottom line numbers, the direction is going to be given to the market, or will come back to the stock. So this is the second important factor. And the third important thing that is, the PMI numbers. India's PMI, manufacturing PMI number is at a 14-month high, and that is at 58.4. That's a very good number, right? So these are the things that's going to go on the market. And of course, there's some other things. The GDP focus for 25-26 is around 6.5%. We might have more rate cuts and dovish stance so far RBI monetary policy is concerned, and these are going to impact the market. Technically speaking, again, when some big events like this coming up, it is not much possible to give a strong direction to the market. But still, as we say, there are few important numbers that we need to watch out for in this week. On the upside, 25,650 is a very important number because that is the level where the recent Nifty has gone into recent times. So any strength will come back only after that level, that is 25,650. On the downside, the support level is going to be 25,221. That is a support that Nifty we have to watch on. And just below that is a 25,000 level. That is what is a psychological level. So below that, in fact, we might look for a kind of a reversal of the market from bull market to bear market. Now coming back to the stock of the week, this week we have got Alivus Life Science. Okay, again, it's a pharma stock. It was previously known as Glenmark Life Science. The stock is currently trading at 1040, 1040 rupees level, 40 rupees. It has been consolidating and just started its up move. So we expect its up move to continue in the coming months, and we have got expecting that price is going to touch around 335 rupees. That's an all-time high. So that's all for today. Thank you so much. And again, our whole objective is to give you information about the stocks, about the market, about the events that's going to impact the market in the coming days. So please watch out for more. Thank you so much.
Investments in security markets are subject to market risk. Read all the related documents carefully before investing. This content is purely for information and educational purpose only and in no way to be considered as an advice or recommendation.